Alright guys, we're live here at NorMagnoTrading.com. Gonna get everything set up. If you're new in here, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. I'd appreciate that. Let me get everything set up and then we'll be ready to go, okay? 49. Today's big tickers were ICD and put delta on there. Cool. And then I'll change this picture here. I know I saved it in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Save that. Alright guys. Can't believe today's Friday. I had no idea until someone told me. I don't know why, but my headset's being weird. Alright, let's post that on my social media and we'll be ready to go, guys. Sorry about my camera freezing. I don't know why it does that. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I'm hoping that you guys, if you didn't have a good trading day, well, I'm hoping that you learned a ton. Okay, there's that. Because you learn more on your red days than you do on your green days, for sure. Well, let me post this quickly on my social media. Did I pass it? No, I didn't pass it. I don't think, no. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Go live on Instagram here. And we'll be ready to go. Alright, guys. Going live on Instagram here. Alrighty, guys. Good to have you guys on Instagram Live. Good to be on stream. Alright, guys. So, Kevin Persod, can you reach out to me? DM me. Kevin Persod, can you reach out to me and DM me? Appreciate that. If you're on Discord, if you're, that would help me out a lot to understand what you're saying there. What's going on, Chase? AMC Theaters furlough over 25,000 employees. What's going on, Gabby? Huron? Alright. Alright, guys. So, today was obviously a green day nonetheless. I'm hoping that you guys had a great trading day. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. So I was actually on stream with you guys yesterday going over how I was going to be holding those REITs overnight, and they paid off big. I made, I don't know, my P&L on TOS when I hold things overnight is not always, it doesn't always seem correct. Trader view is always right. I've done so far. Now we're up to $609,000, and okay, so 600. So starting with $1,000 91 days ago, we are now up to $609,613.01. There on Instagram Live, you guys can see right here kind of how my graph looks. I've been growing it up to $609,613.01. Today's P&L $49,229. A lot of that has to do with the REITs and a couple of other stocks. But without further ado, let's go ahead and kind of get started today. So, if anything else, hopefully you guys, I'm motivating you guys. I'm hoping that I'm really gaining a lot of motivation for you guys. That's why I come on here every single day, is hopefully to gain some motivation, hopefully to give one more person a realization that these things are possible and you can change your life in the stock market. I'm pretty sure for anyone out there, $50,000 in one day would change your life big time, But the reality is this is just a snapshot of what the entire year is going to look like. And I'm hoping that by me taking $1,000 and turning it into $609,613.01, I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to show you how much money I make. I'm not here to say, oh, look at my huge P&Ls of $49,000. At the end of the day, I'm here to motivate you guys. I'm here to show you guys these things are possible. I'm here to, give you guys proof on a day in and day out basis that this is possible. If you put in the time, if you put in the effort, if you study my strategies, my processes, these things can happen. They're never guaranteed. Nothing is ever 100%. I always say that. But if you have the correct strategies in the market, I can show you hundreds of stocks today that you could have bought and sold with a ton of liquidity and a ton of shares, and you would have made a killing, right? But anybody can sit back and say, okay, what if I bought here and sold here? It's about actually executing, because anybody can say, that's what drove me back in the day was I was trying to put myself in a situation where I could buy here and sell there, but have a consistent strategy and process to put myself in and out of each stock like that, but actually be a participant in that, right? And if I can be a participant in each and every move that I saw that I was never a participant back in the day, then I'd make a killing. The chart speaks for itself. When the chart goes from 1 to 3, and if you bought it 120 and sold it at 240, you would have made 100%. The reality is you might not have been a participant in that move, but the reality is that move did happen. And when you see that move happen, then you know that there's a possibility in life, in stocks, in trading, that if you put yourself as a participant at 120 and got out at 240, that you could have made, let's say if you put 100,000 and you could have made $100,000 in a couple hours, right? Or let's say you put 500 bucks in, you could have made 500 bucks in a couple hours, right? So I put myself as a somewhat of a participant, even though I wasn't, and I'd be like, okay, what if I put myself in here and got out here, but I wasn't seeing the P&L or the money come out of that because I wasn't putting myself in those shoes. But over time, as I scale up in size, because when you're starting off small, you can start off small and learn small, right? As you're growing your account, you're going to learn more and more about your strategies and what works for you. And as you're growing your account, you learn more and more about yourself and what you can handle and what other people can handle, and what, what strategies are working for you and what other people is not working for them. And everybody can handle their own, you guys can all watch my video series guide and learn my strategies and my processes, but not one person's going to trade exactly like me. There's no way. I guarantee it. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, you're going to learn a lot from what I do and take bits and pieces from what I do and hopefully change it and turn it into your trading career, and hopefully create a successful trading career in yourself, or up your trader status from being good to great, or from being bad to just decent, or whatever have you. But what motivated me was seeing every single stock, like lately we've been seeing stocks gap 300-400%. Well, what if I was in that stock the day before, right? I put myself in the shoes, and I had 100,000 shares of USWS, right? Or no, let's say like a couple 100,000 shares of USWS, and I had it at 30 cents. Woke up and it opened at like $1.20, I think. That would have been that would have been a 400% gainer. Or no, 300% gainer. But in the end, that is what drove me. But if that's not enough, I'm here now to show you guys that I'm being a participant in stocks that you can buy here, sell here, and make money on it, and do it with an actual P&L rather than paper trading, or rather than just saying that this is possible. I've gotten past that. Now I'm putting my strategies and my processes to work, right? I'm showing you guys that these things are possible. So I'm hoping by doing this, not only am I motivating you guys, but you guys are learning something by every stream that I come on here for free for you guys, daily lesson recaps that I give you guys. And I'm hoping that I'm giving back to you guys in some way, shape, or form to learn from what I'm doing to create your own successes. Obviously, my YouTube video is not even kind of close in the depth and the detail, the analysis, and the emotional, psychological capabilities of anything in my video series guide. But it gives you a platform, or it gives you a stepping stone, right, to at least understand somewhat kind of what I'm doing, and that to show you guys that these things are possible. See right here, it says that I'm up $36,848.80. The day before that, $29,425.13. Sorry. One sec. But yeah, so hopefully I'm giving you guys some type of motivation, and please make this a long stream. Sorry about my voice. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't have any water left. I sound a little scratchy, but anyway, so you guys can see, if you want to go back, way back here, let's go back to the calendar. So there was a time where, where is it? Not 2019. Let's see. So you guys can see, in November, I was making $36 a day, losing $165, $66 loser, $768 winner, $369 winner. Then in December, $246 winner, $110 loser, $117 loser, $123 loser, $186 loser, 104, 201, 381, 262, 204, 123. So you guys could see 35. In the beginning, guys, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, and I want to be clear with that, okay? Yeah, I'm making $50,000 today, or what have you, $49,000 today. But at the end of the day, it didn't always happen like this, okay? Those of you guys on Instagram Live, my YouTube is Cam the Man. My YouTube is Cam the Man. Again, my YouTube is Cam the Man. Those guys on Instagram Live. But it wasn't always like this, and I want to be clear about that. As you guys could see, in November and December, I had a $2,000 or $1,000 month in November, $2,000 month in December. In January, let's see if we can do year month. In January, we did $5,800. In February, we did $40,000, and then in March, we did $450,950.51. So what this is what you call compound growth. Now that I have more buying power, I'm able to put more buying power to work, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And now that I've hit 600,000, I think I might raise my account to potentially $160,000 to $175,000 in total equity. So then I can pull profits on top of that. What I'll do is I'll pull profits anything on top of. I haven't decided if I'm going to do 160 or 175 or if I'm going to raise it. But what I'm going to do is potentially when I get, now that I've hit 600,000 in profits on this $1,000 account challenge, I was going to raise my equity curve a little bit higher to potentially be trading with 160 to 175,000 instead of 150,000. So if I get above 150,000 like I did today, I pull a profit. So I pulled $37,194.50 today, because anything above 150,000, I pull out, right? That way it kind of keeps me disciplined. It pays myself out. It makes me kind of like feel good when I have green days. But if I have a red day, I don't ever add to it, and I feel it because I don't get a pull profit. So it's not I'm not paying myself for work that day. So there are some times in trading where you might go a whole day of work and not get paid and actually lose money. That's the difference between my job and most of your guys' jobs. My job is so different than most. I have a job where I might make money. What's going on, Sorbos Notes? Good to have you on. I might make money one day, okay, but the next day I might actually give back money. And what kind of job would you go to? Would you ever show up to work and be like, okay, I want to go to work and I want to lose money, right? Or I want to get my paycheck taken from me that day, right? It's not fun, but that's trading. That's why trading is tough. That's why 95% of people fail. Okay, it's not an easy thing to do, but I'm hoping that normacnoeltrading.com, by me doing a free room, free daily lesson recaps, all the free content we have in the room, which is a ton of content, my video series guide, my scanners, all these things combined can hopefully create a solid platform for you guys to, see an uplifting in your trading. That's why I come on here, is to hopefully teach you guys, to mentor you guys, to be someone that, motivates you guys every single day, that keeps you, basically grounded, and also keeps you disciplined every day, And somebody asked me yesterday, how do you stay so grounded, so disciplined when you make so much money every day? And the reality is, because if you're a baseball player or a football player or a basketball player, what have you, I'm just doing all these, I'm doing all these freaking sign language things. But if you're a professional athlete, the reality is, those guys keep a cool mindset, or a professional golfer. Doesn't matter that they're shooting, 6 under. It doesn't matter that they're on a professional stage. That's all out the window. What matters is performance. What matters is keeping your emotional and psychological capabilities in check. If you can't keep your emotions in check, then you will not, unfortunately, see success in trading. If you're going to go through your highest highs and your lowest lows without trading, then you won't be able to keep a mindset where, you could potentially be consistent day in and day out, okay? You can't go like this every day. This morning I woke up to $25,000 on NRZ and on the REITs. I woke up on $25,000 on NRZ and MFA, and I kept a cool mindset the whole morning, the whole afternoon, and into the close, and that's what paid me another $25,000 was, the mindset that I was in, just being cool and calm and collective, and knowing my risks and knowing my reward of everything that I'm in and out of. Okay. But anyways, I've been on stream for 18 minutes. Let's go ahead and go over my trades today. I don't want to. REITs, real estate trust funds. NRZ is worth I think their market cap's like $2 billion. MFA is like $500 million or something like that. So let's go ahead and go over those overnights quick, because you guys might not understand what I'm talking about. So these are REITs right here. Those of you guys on Instagram Live, my YouTube is Cam the Man. Again, my YouTube is Cam the Man. Let's see. So this is a REIT, and they have gotten crushed because of the coronavirus, okay? Real estate trust funds is what this is. I don't 100% know exactly what people put their money in. I think it's like a bunch of real estate that the people put their money into. And it's a collection of that. And so it's taken a huge hit over the past, a month, because people aren't paying rent. They're not paying anything like that. So, I saw this have a good green day, right? And then I saw this accumulating after hours. Actually, what caught my eye was MFA. Once MFA pulled this kind of move at 218, okay, I actually started longing in here and in here. And I had a total of 26,000 shares of MFA with an average of $2. You can see I added 6,000 shares on this dip, 6,000 shares at 2035, 13,000 shares at 20218. But I believe my average is just over $2, just under 201 on MFA. And again, this is another REIT, another real estate trust fund that's gotten crushed, okay? And this will come back if there's confidence that people start paying their rent again or their mortgage again. But I know it's been crushed, and I know this things can have what I call a nutty squeeze, or like it gets crazy. Things can just get crazy out of nowhere, and I've seen it happen with these huge bottom bouncers like this, and it's kind of a rare move that this thing had made already. But as you guys can see, I sold everything pre-market at 226 average for about a $12,000 gainer. And I told you guys yesterday on stream that was my plan. I was probably going to scale out pre-market and then have a clean slate at market open to kind of refresh my brain and get recollected in the markets to know, what was going on in the markets, basically recollect myself so I can get a footing for, what kind of low floats are moving, what kind of big caps are moving, and things like that. So we have a question. I've watched your videos and I have tried it. How in the hell do you know where the bottom of a stock is so you can buy? Well, honestly, I never truly know. Nothing's ever 100%. That's why I take losses. But I've been seeing, I've been watching this one down here. I've obviously played MFA a lot. And I actually had a lot of struggles on MFA in this consolidation because as you guys can see, I thought we were going to get a move back up, but we never did. So on this way down, I was taking paper cut losses, okay? But finally, we started an uptrend, and this uptrend was showing strength. And I've been watching this one for a long time. This doesn't belong down here, but because of the coronavirus, it is down here. Seeing this kind of get higher lows and higher lows over the past couple of days, I was actually considering down at the dollar range to start getting long my inherited IRA. MFA is a ticker symbol, Snow Bunny. MFA is a ticker symbol. It's a stock. It's a company. And so I was watching it down here, and then every day I was kind of watching it. We're getting higher lows, and finally, what I saw here was the kind of the blow off top, or the big move. And then once we kept going after hours, it kind of confirmed to me that we could get a big gap up tomorrow because we're starting to see that strength. Ooh, airlines are ripping great. I'm missing it out. I'm missing out on it. Dang it. Dang it, I missed out on the airlines. Trump said something about the airlines and I missed it because I was streaming for you guys. Reality is, I miss out on a lot of stuff because I stream for you guys. So if you guys could please like and subscribe to the channel, click the icon to if I make new videos, I'd really appreciate that, guys. Kind of makes me feel better about coming on here. I'm considering... Okay, I'm pulling the trigger there, 2,000 shares on Delta right there. I don't know what Trump said, I just know that airlines are ripping off of what Trump said. I'm looking for a quick move up here. I'm just going to be a quick scalp. If we start breaking down, though, I'm probably going to get out. Might be a quick in and out. We'll see if we get any buyers here. Come on, let's get some buyers. There's a couple of buyers there. Bidder came in right there. I don't know what's going on with these airlines. They're probably going to get bailed out, is what that volume looks like. Alright, I'll lock in $100. Nothing crazy. I don't want to get too... I don't know what's going on, and I missed out on the big move already. American Airlines. Yeah, there's something going on. What's the other airliner? UAL. Yeah, let's... Probably helps Boeing. Love, yeah. Quick $100 scalp there. Anyways, that was Delta Airlines. But, so at the end of the day, um, what was I going over? I was looking at MFA. And MFA, yeah, there goes Delta. Probably breaks high day, to be honest with you. But I'm okay with a quick $100. I mean, I didn't feel confident. I don't know what's going on. I'm not on the. I'm not watching anything. Oh wow, airline deal likely coming. There comes a bidder on Delta. Sorry, guys. There could be a potential deal coming this weekend for these airliners. That's pretty big news because it's kind of out of left field. Oops. Oh shit. I ended up getting short there on accident. Sorry, guys. Um. All right, I'm done. I can't mess around. I'm done. If the airlines go crazy, the airlines go crazy. I don't want to do that stream live, but I just made about $1,000 right there on Delta and American Airlines right there. I'm done. I'm done between the two. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm not locked in. I'm not. I hope they don't go crazy because it'd be frustrating. Because I'm not. Here. I'm not watching the stream, but whatever. It looks like they're making some good moves. American Airlines is definitely showing some volatility. But you guys saw that live. I usually don't trade live, guys. Sorry about that. I usually don't trade live at all. You guys got a little bonus of what I kind of do sometimes. But, alright. Anyways, let's go over today. I'm not going to look at this any longer. I don't want to get too caught up. So I just played Delta and American Airlines for about $1,000 there. But, what was I going to do? Sorry. I got caught off guard with those trades. What was I going over? Oh, MFA. So MFA, I was looking at, and like I said, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This day confirmed to me that we're starting to see that kind of nutty or that kind of explosion or short squeeze type move. And when I saw that and then I saw this huge move up to 217, I immediately, I immediately basically confirmed to me that these REITs were gonna move. So I started trying to buy the dips and was looking for an overnight gap up, and I got that on MFA and NRZ. I had actually 20,000 shares on NRZ at 540. I originally was looking for a scalp on this one, but then I was like, you know what, this is setting up perfectly for a this is setting up perfectly for a move for a gap up. And I actually sold this one pretty well. You guys can see if I maximize the sell here. So I was long to 20,000 shares at 540, so that's about a $108,000 position. Obviously, I took on a lot of risk, but I know my risk and I know my reward, okay? And I know the potential of going down and I know the potential of going up. And I've been watching these REITs for a while. So I immediately, I got long, and then we started to gap up in the morning, and I took 9,000 shares off at 607. And then, where's the rest that I took off? So I took off, so 20,000 shares. Okay. It's kind of messing me up here. So, I actually scalped this again after hours, but, let's see. Anyways, you guys can see 20,000 shares. I sold 9,044 shares at 607, and another 11,000 shares. The rest off at 630 average into that push. This actually went all the way up to 680, but again, my plan was all along to buy my plan was all along was to buy the overnight and was to sell pre-market. Now I gave this one a shot at market open. I sold some pre-market and then I sold the rest at market open. But I wanted to give it a shot. But I basically just wanted to have everything, all the REITs cleared off by the time it was market open, so I could look at the rest of the market and not have big size in any one stock. Between those two stocks, I had about $160,000 in or $160,000 in liquidity. So that was like basically my whole account. So I wanted to take all those positions off to just kind of like get a reset, and I was already up $20,000 to $25,000 in both those positions combined. So I just wanted to take it all off, lock the profits in, and then start scanning the markets to see what else I could find. And the stocks that I found today were this. Delta Airlines looks like it's going to break through high day here. I don't know. I don't really want to. Alaska Airlines coming up too. All these airliners are. Sorry guys, here I go again. Alright, I'm done. I gotta stop messing around with the airlines. I'm just scalping the airlines. That was a nice little flag. I saw that the ask was getting eaten. The bidders were stepping up. This probably goes to 26. Who the hell knows? But I gotta be done. All right. Anyways, 25.35. Yeah, it probably keeps going. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I scalped him. That's all I care about. But so yeah, what was I just going over? Thinkorswim. Yeah. Thanks, Jabari. What was I going over? So obviously those REITs were nice, and then MIST was let's see, MIST. I was buying this one this morning. Locked in about. Oops, I didn't realize I had that. Locked in about $7,200 on MIST. Was just kind of buying all morning and swing trading it. Sold right into this pop. TUP. TUP. I had a good average on. Made about $6,300 on this name. It looks like we're kind of moving more after hours, but I was buying. I had about a 205 average. Sold out some, and then I re-added back in. Once we broke through high day, I took pretty much everything off, and that was my trade on that one. On TUP, Tupperware. That was a $6,300 trade there. And that was basically it, guys. If you guys are interested in learning my strategies, learning my processes, click the link in the description below. It's my video series, guys. I spent over a year and a half of my life creating it. It's basically a classroom, a boot camp with me. It has live trades, about 2 or 3 or potentially up to 4 hours of live trading with full-on commentary of all that. And it has about 2, 3, 4 hours of questions at the very end. Goes over my overnight strategies that helps people who have a full 9-to-5 job or less than 25,000 get kind of away from the PDT rule. Momentum strategies are in there. Swing trading strategies are in there. It goes over my whole life story. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in learning my strategies and my processes that help me turn 1,000 into 609,000, just over $609,000. Jordan probably didn't want me to do this, but I want to give Jordan a shout out today. He's been a grind. He's been working at this for about 2.5 years now, and he's just been kind of grinding. Slow progress, slow progress. You guys can see his calendar. And he made $10,000 today, and that's by far his biggest trading day that he's ever come up with by far. And his biggest trading week. And you guys can see he does $80, $180, $50 loser, $72 winner, 77, 136, 135, 68, 30, 30, 376. And you guys can see, he turned it around here. And he turned it around as soon as he messaged me. And he messaged me, and I don't know if he wants me to share this, but this is a huge day for him. He messaged me. He goes, "All right, today was the last straw. I bowed down to you. I'm using $500 positions the rest of the month, and these are all my trading strategies. So trends, sympathy plays, adding. The worst case scenario, I cut it for a fat loss. That was April 2nd, 2020, and that day I felt like I marked it down in my notes as I felt like he was gonna start changing everything around. He started using my strategies. He's been scalping, my what I call my oil sympathies or the trend or whatever you want to call it. And he made $10,000 today, just over $10,000 today. So I want to say congratulations to him. I'm super proud of him in the 2.5 years that he's been a trader. It's taken him a long time, guys, but in the end, he is an example of someone who, this is a blow-off top day for him. He makes $100 days, loses $50. He made a total of $6,500 in all of 2019, and in one day, he almost doubled his profits. He made a big thing here, and basically, but all those days I bottom ticked. I have no clue what I was doing. I sit back and trading the first hour. I have no plan B throughout my entire life. I quit my job. Let's go. So, today was officially my breakout day. Good about some changes. The last 4 trading days, I've been focusing on scalping, playing pure tape and taking profits quickly. But after every day, I felt like I could have done more. Well, today there's no way to put it. I said, F it. I previously wanted to trade an average of I previously was trading an average of 16,827 shares a day. Traded over 4.7 million shares today. I knew my strategies and approach was profitable. The driving factor of profit of the strategy is simply volume. I used what Cam has taught me and hammered in on the oil names because we're getting a lot of hits on the scans. My biggest winner was being FET. Today I didn't trade more than $4,000 positions, and my biggest loser was 50 bucks. This is a product of extreme dedication and work over the last 2.5 years of my life. I've had to sacrifice relationships. I've had to get up spending time with my family, friends, and I would be lying if I didn't say my mental health dropped to an all-time low last year while trying to figure this all out. So maybe you didn't want me to share that. It's in the room, but I'm super proud of him. You know, no one has worked harder than him in my mind. That guy puts in more time than anybody. We're actually friends. We're really, really close friends, and I've been trying to help him over the years. Get that edge, get that, that edge that he could take to the markets, and we've been communicating for years on what I do. He knows how I trade better than probably myself, and he kind of just wanted to stay off in his own lane, but he basically said F it. Over the past 4 days, he's really taken my strategies into heart, and I couldn't be prouder of him to make just over $10,000 today in profit. Congrats to him, man. No one deserves it more than this guy. He has put in so much time, made so much effort throughout the years, and this is proof that hard work can pay off. And this is a guy that made $6,500 all of last year, and in one trade makes in one day makes $10,217.49. Super proud of him. Super, happy that he was able to do this, and hopefully this continues to be an uptrend for him. I think that we're gonna see from here on out. I think we're gonna see good things from Jordan. And again, I'm super proud of this guy, and I'll probably see him today. So, congrats, Jordan. The hard work has paid off, man. And if you're watching this, just keep grinding like you always do. Keep grinding like you always do, man. That is truly spectacular. I'm glad to see that, with what you do and what I've helped you with, and all the other things that you've learned throughout your career, that we finally have gotten you on a path. It looks like over the past 4 days, it's been the best 4 days of trading I've ever seen from you. And just keep it up, just keep it up. That's all you can do. Keep it up, and let's keep grinding. Let's keep getting that bread, right? So, alright guys, if you guys are interested in my free chat room, click the link in the description below. I hope that you guys have learned a lot today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon if I make new videos. I'll see you guys next week. We don't have a trading day tomorrow. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. Again, if you're interested in my free chat room, click the link in the description below. 100% free, no obligations. Just join it. You'll learn a lot. There's a lot of people in there, like-minded people. And I will see you guys. If you're interested in any of my scanners, it's all in the link in the description below. If you're interested in my video series guide, it says free chat. It says my course that teaches you my processes. If you're interested in the brokerage that I recommend that gives you up to $1,900 in stocks, click that. If you're interested in scanner software, it's all in the link in the description below. Click all those if you're interested in any of that. And I'll see you guys next week, okay? Cheers, team, and go Hawks.